What is up, rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow rocker here, Rockerman X, and we are back with the semi-finals of the Twitch World Championship Tournament. And as you can see, at the last semi-final match, or the first one I should say, we had Cactus Jack versus myself, and I beat Cactus Jack, aka McFoley, whatever you want to call him. You know, you can call him any kind, you call him Dude Love as well. However, we are moving on with this tournament, and you got me back on commentary. We have Bray Wyatt versus Sami Zayn. Now, this is one of the, I want to say, few matches where both men in the semifinal match are vying for their first ever title up on the main roster. I mean, Bray Wyatt, you know, he has never held a championship, and even in NXT. While Sami Zayn, he has been the NXT champion before, so there's that. And ultimately, I am expecting a lot from this match. Well, you know, at least for both men wanting that title. And whoever moves on to the finals ultimately ends up facing me, and we all know how that goes. But yeah. Just to recap, you know, again, what this tournament is for. I know I always say it every episode, but just in case you guys don't watch the other episodes, you know, it is for the Twitch World Championship, but it's also for a guaranteed spot on any roster, or any of two rosters that will be part of the universe mode, hopefully coming up. If not, again, I just got a mini-series out of this, but hey. But let's move on, shall we, with this tournament. The new face of fear, Bray Wyatt versus the heart of NXT when he was on NXT, Sami Zayn. And here he comes out to the ring, a man that is on a mission. He is wanting that Twitch World Championship. Again, he has never won a championship, whether it be NXT or up on the main roster. It is none other than Bray Wyatt, the leader of the Wyatt family. And again, this man, I don't know why, but I do have a feeling he will outbest Sami Zayn here, and that is my prediction. It may not come as a quick squash match, but it may be a very good match between these two, and I am looking forward to it, as a lot of you other people may seem to be. Bray Wyatt, you know, he's malicious. Well, he's not really malicious, but he knows what he's doing in the ring, and he can get by with it, and I have a feeling he will pull out the victory here. Granted, I am part of the Wyatt family. I'm a fan of the Wyatts, so let's see where this goes. And now, it's his opponent, Sami Zayn, who has held the NXT Championship, but up on the main roster, he has never held a single championship. Now, he's been in contention for the World Heavyweight Championship at one point. He's been in contention for the Intercontinental Championship, and right now he's in contention for Mr. Money in the Bank. But with this opportunity and him coming this far to the semifinals, will he pull off the victory here against Bray Wyatt? You know, these two men has not faced off, or at least I believe they haven't faced off, and if they have faced off, it hasn't been that often. So I know these two men may not know each other that well. So, you know, both these men are willing to pull out tricks that the others have not seen before. But again, my money is on Bray Wyatt to pick up the victory. Again, and nothing against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is a hell of a competitor. He knows what he's doing. But I feel like Bray Wyatt has that extra experience to pull it out. And now we're starting this match. Bray Wyatt not Bray, but Zayn has Wyatt against the ropes. And Bray slaps Sami Zayn right across the face. Ultimate disrespect. Now both men go into collar and elbow tie-up. Bray Wyatt goes into a headlock to Zayn. And again, Zayn backing across ropes and pushing him. And he's going for an arm drag, but Bray Wyatt reverses into his own. Now Bray picks Zayn up. So Irish whips him and clothesline to Zayn by Wyatt. And Wyatt went for some kind of nerve hold, it looks like, or something from this angle. You can't really tell, but oh well. And slams it down right onto the mat. And Bray clubbing the back of Zayn. Goes to pick him up, but Zayn reverses into a reverse DDT. Now he's clubbing away at Bray. And he grabs Bray. And knee to the back. You know that's got to hurt. Zayn. Snap suplex to Bray Wyatt. And right now, neither of these men have control of the match. It's been back and forth, and I have a huge feeling that it's going to be back and forth all the way through the match. And Bray Wyatt goes for an arm drag again. And now he turns Zayn around into a back suplex. And I feel like neither of these men... And now Bray stomping a mud hole into Zayn, trying to keep him down. You know Bray is on a mission. He wants that Twitch World Championship at the end. And Zayn going for a fireman's carry. Then he grabs a hold of Bray and another knee to the back. You know, again, that's got to hurt. Zayn standing moonsault, and it connects. He picks Bray up. Goes to pick Bray up, but Bray reverses into a neck breaker. And again, neither of these men are going to have any kind of advantage of this match. I feel like it, and you can tell right now there's been plenty of back and forth. And I feel like it's going to be plenty of back and forth all the way throughout this match, just based off these few opening moments that has happened. And Zayn turning Bray around into a back suplex, it looks like, of his own, and yes, indeed it is. You know, Zayn, one thing is for sure, though, he's a hell of a fighter. You know, he's resilient and all that. Bray, on the other hand, he's malicious. Well, I don't want to say he's malicious, but he knows what he's doing in the ring. As I say that, he is going for all these combinations, so he's trying to weaken Zayn, and that exactly what Bray has to do is weaken Zayn. He Irish whips Zayn into the corner, but Zayn reverses into a drop kick. Zayn picking up Bray, and Bray reverses into a clothesline. Another one. One, and Zayn kicks out at one. And Bray throws Zayn halfway across the ring, just like he did to Shawn Michaels. And knee to the back, a little bit of payback for all those knees Zayn stuck to the back of Zayn. Zayn stuck to the back of Zayn. Zayn stuck to the back of Bray, and then Zayn went for his own arm drag over his shoulder, went for the pin on Bray, but Bray kicks out at two, and Zayn goes for a kick but misses. And now Bray looks like knee to the side of Zayn. More payback, more punishment being drawn, and Bray goes for his finisher, and the crowd getting behind Bray, oddly enough, saying Bray is going to kill you, which is probably true if Bray can pull it out, and Zayn once again kicks out. I did say Zayn, right? Yeah. Oh, shit. Now Zayn Irish whipping Bray into the corner. He's setting him on the top rope. What is Zayn going for here? And he's suplex, something, anything. I don't know. And it looks like it's a brain buster right to the top of Bray's head. I'm sorry. And truth be known, I know for a personal fact, well, not in real life, but on game-wise, those turnbuckles hurt like a son bitch if you land on them just right. And Bray throwing Zayn back suplex right onto that kendo stick that Zayn brought into play but did not use. And now knee strike looks like once again hitting the kendo stick. And another thing, those kendo sticks do not feel good getting hit with them. And Bray, Sister Abigail with Zayn's arm getting tied up into the rope. 1, 2, no. Zayn kicks out. And with Zayn's arm getting caught in the rope, getting twisted in there, possibly a shoulder injury, depending on how it landed. And you can see how it landed, but I want to say some kind of arm injury happened to Zayn just now. But maybe not. And Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb to Bray. 1, 2, and Bray Wyatt kicks out. He does not want to lose. Neither of these men want to lose this match. As I say, the Zayn goes for one of his finishers, whatever it may be. And Bray reverses into a fireman's carry of his own. And he goes to grab Zayn, but Zayn reverses into a jawbreaker. And now he snapmares Bray into a submission hold. Will Bray tap out? You know, he's sinking it in really, really tight. Bray, sooner or later, ultimately would have no choice but to tap out. But will Zayn prevail here? You know, Bray looks like he's fading a bit. You know, he has these little bursts of energy here and there. But, well, I was about to say, but will Bray get out of it? And as I say, this looks like Bray's getting out of it with but elbows to the gut. And now he snapmares Zayn of his own. And he's going to go for a headbutt, but Zayn reverses into an elbow, it looked like, to the head. Outshopping Bray once again to the corner. And it looks like he's running up to the ropes. I would say old school West Undertakers, but he's going for a tornado DDT from the top rope. And now he's finally bringing in that kendo stick into play. And he's just beating Bray with it, giving Bray a quite punishment that he thinks Bray might deserve. But Bray grabs the kendo stick, kicks Zayn, picking up, and dropping him right onto the kendo stick. And now Bray going to that place. He's not Randy Orton, but he is going to that place. Going for the spider walk. And the crowd once again chanting, Bray is going to kill you. And this time with a second Sister Abigail. It might just happen. And right there, Sister Abigail. Zayn once again getting tangled up into the ropes. Bray going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Bray is moving on to the finals to face myself. And you see we got replays of the match happening. People, signs getting away to replay. Why they choose this game ring, I'll never know. But whatever. But yeah, Bray winning. Zayn may have possibly been an underdog in this tournament, but now he came as far as the semifinals. But I guess his best wasn't enough against Bray Wyatt. And you know this gotta hurt. A 200-plus pound man falling on you like that has gotta hurt. And alright, here could have possibly been an end, but Zayn did kick out. So there's that. Oh, shit. And here comes the first Sister Abigail of the match, where we thought this also could have been an ending. But again, some of these moments just proved that Zayn is resilient. He has the heart, he has courage, and he does show that he can possibly be a potential top star on the main roster. And this right here is the end of the match with the Sister Abigail. Zayn once again getting tangled into the ropes, and those ropes don't hurt if you get hit in them hard enough either, or they do hurt. And 1, 2, and 3. Bray Wyatt picking up the win. And here he is, after replay, standing victorious in the ring. And he's telling you all to follow the buzzards. And with that, Bray Wyatt, as I already said, Bray Wyatt wins the match to go on to the finals of the tournament against me. And if you're all looking forward to that, I hope you guys are. So yeah, until next time guys, live free and rock.